Jocavs with the what's up, guys, and today I have some Homefront Sniper gameplay slash clips. What I did was I just played an entire game using the sniper, and it was like 17 minutes long. I only got like 14 kills, but I got a few good clips in here, so what I did was I just cut out the clips that I thought were worth uploading, put them together in a little timeline thing, and I'm just going to commentate over it. So basically, what I wanted to talk about today was my first impressions of Homefront and how I think this game is going to play out in the market in terms of going up against games like Battlefield and Gears of War and Call of Duty and Killzone. This game feels a lot like Battlefield. Now, it may also feel a lot like Killzone. It looks a lot like Killzone in terms of movement and such. At least in my opinion. So it's a good game, guys, but it just feels like you've played it before. It doesn't give you any of that new, wow factor that a new Call of Duty game does, where there's new weapons and perks and attachments and kill streaks. This game kind of just feels like every other FPS. It feels a lot like Mag. If you guys remember Mag for the PS3, it feels a lot like that. Just a game that kind of sits back in the generic factor. Now, I'm sure the storyline in this and the campaign mode is going to be absolutely amazing with the whole fighting in your own backyard type, look into things. But in terms of the multiplayer, this game does not, hold its own on the multiplayer front. Now, it's fun. Don't get me wrong. I'm probably going to put hours and hours into this game. But it's really just a bide over until Battlefield 3 comes out, or until Gears of War 3 comes out, or Modern Warfare 3 comes out. It's really not going to be something that you're going to remember, something that you're going to, want to play years from now. Kind of like Mag and kind of like Medal of Honor. You're not going to look back. It's not going to be a Call of Duty 4 where you're going to look back on it and be like, wow, I really want to go play Homefront again. It's a fun game right now, and I don't regret getting it. But it's not something that's going to hold my attention. I'm just trying to put it like that. So basically, if I had to give this thing, a rating in terms of how the multiplayer goes, if there was no other FPS on the market and it was just this game, I'd probably give it an 8. But in terms of innovation and going up against these other monsters in the gaming spectrum, I have to give this thing like a 6. And don't get me wrong, like I said, it's fun. But it doesn't stack up. So if you want to go spend $60 on a game, you have $60 to spend. You're not going to be dissatisfied by picking up this game. It's definitely fun, and I'm going to probably go play it more and more and more after this and get some more gameplay footage. But it's just, like I said, not something I Call of Duty 4. So anyway, on to the next thing I wanted to talk about, which was kind of just some features that are in the multiplayer, some things that they added to this to kind of give it that somewhat of a different feeling. One of the things they added was a system called Battle Points, and you'll see me use that later. I equip a thing called like a drone or something like that, which is like a little mini drivable turret. But basically what they are is it's these points that you earn through getting kills, or taking down enemy air support, or doing marking enemies, stuff like that. It's stuff you earn through doing that. And what you can do is you can buy things like rocket launchers. You can buy things, certain kill streaks, like I think it's called a Hell Strike, Airstrike, or something like that. You can buy like the drone I buy. You can buy a flak jacket. You can buy a bunch of stuff. I'm sure there's a wider array as you rank up. I'm only like level 3 or something right now. So I'm sure as you rank up and progress through the game, you'll get a wider array of items to get and stuff like that. I guess these are their kill streaks in this game, or things that you can buy. Right here's a drone. As you see, you can also buy vehicles before you spawn into the game, like that Humvee. You can buy like a tank, you can buy a helicopter, all kinds of stuff. So that's kind of innovative right there. It's kind of like COD points on the in-game, and they do go away after every single game. I think you start with 500, and then I think you get like 30 for each kill, or I really don't know how it works. I haven't played this game enough to know, but that's actually kind of nice. They added that. It gave it a different tweak on it, gave it a different feel, and it's nice when game developers take time to do that, when they take time to sit down and think of something, because they're making a game in a market that's already been beaten to death in terms of originality. There are so many first-person shooters out there that, really finding something new to do without going way overboard is very difficult. And that's the one thing they did do right. So, like I said, guys, this game is fun. Like I said, I'll play it, for a while. But as soon as Modern Warfare 3 comes out, or as soon as Battlefield 3 comes out, this one goes on the shelf, probably back to GameStop, or someplace where I never have to see it again, because it's hard to explain. It's really hard to explain how I feel about this game. It's rage-inducing, but yet it's fun to a point where you want to play it, but you really, really don't want to play it. And it doesn't make a lot of sense. I'm rambling now. I'm making absolutely no sense at all. I give up, and yeah, so we ended up winning this game. As you'll see, the scoreboard thing pops up on your screen right there, and I'll see you guys in the next commentary. See you guys.